Yeah, exactly. That's why I like it. Like, a lot of people.
What's the point? Yeah, you somehow you get a transforming your body.
The artwork that I like.
Okay,
It's
Google.
also,
Who's going
I
to
got
win,
this
the
tattoo.
Patriots or the Browns?
Mistake, but
Can I mean, you're good.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that.
I really admire the artist. I think he's a really cool guy.
Okay, Google.
It's a really detailed button.
Make a prediction for my Madden game. Patriots or Browns?
It took 6 hours.
Wow.
It was very impressed this guy, but like, you know, like, oh, I'm not feeling the pain. He's asking me like, how are you feeling?
That doesn't surprise me, you dumb hole.
Yeah. And then my arm got numb.
Oh shit.
And I kept touching his crotch.
You didn't know?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh my God.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. This week we've got teams who went in opposite directions last week.
Would like that as well.
Oh my God.
With that, we'll send it over to Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis. They got the call in this Week 5 matchup.
He had a girlfriend as well, but I think we basically both just want each other.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. First down, Stafford here. To the right side to Aiken. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dante Moncrief, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Your defense is fucking garbage.
They'll be let out by
LOLs.
Out of Cal, it's Aaron Rodgers.
There's nothing like being overlooked.
Yelling, and I thought humor to me was just like yelling offensive shit. Right. And I'm not a...
talking about people who are graduating from the U.S. We have 160,000 people around the world right now graduating youth. They will come, they will change the country in fundamental ways.
Well, let's talk about the change then. I mean, let's be specific. You're telling international investors to come here, to live here, to make this place their future. Will there be a presence of the religious police that would power here?
Well, I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue
is an important issue. I just want to know, for example, a talented young woman businesswoman. She wants to come here as part of a team establishing a new company.
Yep, I can't do anything about it. My draft was all fucked up. Yep, I can't do anything about it. My draft was all fucked up.
We have the highest use of, for example, social media today in the world per capita. To be honest with you, what the country will look at like in 30, 40 years, I don't know.
What would you like to see?
Somebody once told me, the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her fingerin'. Somebody once told me, the world is gonna roll me. ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
30% of the population.
She was looking kind of dumb with her fingering.
And what it will look like in the future will be
Maybe you're being a little diplomatic and tactful, but the short message to the rulers of this kingdom.
I was searching by overall rating and it wasn't showing all the players. I realized on like 1/7 pick.
We are going to be an island of change. We're going to bring the world to Saudi Arabia and Saudi Arabia to the world. And you compare yourselves.
That marries up with great talent that turns out a tremendous ball player. And I think Aaron Rodgers epitomizes that. Didn't get many looks coming out of high school, had to go to junior college, was sensational at Cal, and then bypassed in the early part of the first round. And now he's one of the top quarterbacks in the league.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. And an electric scamper there from the second-round pick in 2013 out of Michigan State.
And how about the way he's remade his body in the NFL? You remember back at Michigan State, big, thick, bruising runner. Yeah, he had some speed, he had some agility, but now he's slimmed down and he's gotten even quicker, which has led to more runs like the one we just saw there.
So 2nd and 10 here. On play action, it's Rodgers. He's got time in the pocket, and it's brought in by Eric Decker. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone to the chalk of the 20.
I get more fucking penalties called on me.
Push him back.
Changes everything.
Fucking
now
ridiculous.
Figure out what your
This game
playbook has
sucks.
for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be grabbed from behind and slung down like a rag doll. It's the rookie from Notre Dame, Jalen Smith, in there to drop him. And that will go into the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. Throwing now is Rodgers. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense as that fell harmlessly to the ground. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and
Gotta be fucking kidding
Stay in that groove here this go-around.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Over to the right side, caught by Moncrief. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They'll come out in the pistol. Now the former Patriot, this is Shane Vereen. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
They stick on the ground. Again, it's Marine. Fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. And now Sebastian Janikowski on for the long distance. He's hit from 61 and 63 in his career. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And with this deficit, you can't have it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if something there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can right foot in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now the starting defense for the Browns.
Vontaze Burfict is a super talent and a fierce competitor. He can do it all at the linebacker position.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. On play action, now Rodgers finding time to Decker over the middle. And he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. On 1st down, Rodgers. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Little motion now from the tight end. On 2nd down, it's Bell. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, 2nd-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the 1st. They come up with one running back. That's Bell. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing is Rodgers on. Trying to hit the tight end Bennett, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Jalen Smith.
There was no fucking air under that ball,
to the
you douche.
11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. And And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Watkins alone on the left side. Throwing on third down, Stafford. A screen here to Vereen. Look at the spin. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And Aiken with it over the middle. 23 yards on the play.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
They'll run. It's Vereen. And an alley to run. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and they ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
On 1st and 10, Stafford completes it to Moncrief left side. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second.
Finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Stafford. And this is Moncrief for the catch. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Watkins alone on the left side. Stafford looks to throw again. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. Kamar Aiken, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. They tried to fade there to the back corner, and Charles, you know very well that can be hard to stay in bounds on that route.
So difficult because you have to start the route to give yourself enough space to actually fade away from the defender and stay in bounds, just as you described. If the defender's able to take away that little bit of cushion, it's often hard to come down inbounds with the ball and complete the play.
Now Stafford. And this is caught.
How did neither of you fucking get there, you bitches?
Jerron Brown, his second touchdown on the season, and the Browns add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20.
And finally, number 1, most recently, 2 women in
Now
their
the Patriot offense set to take over again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
To Decker over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Rodgers now on first down. Surveying the field. He's going to look deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. On first down, Stafford here. A screen here to Vereen. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards on the pickup there. And the Browns are going to have a first down.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Shot before the break. Stafford toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? And pump the brakes, Larry. Pump the brakes. We are ready for quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or do they think that they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Martellus Bennett, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, That's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play. On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They come out here in the eye. Now a first down carry by Bell. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 6 yards to go here on 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. A screen to Bell. And he gets it down to the 32. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
On first down, it's Gore. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down and distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1, you think, man, the fullback's probably going to get the ball, but when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time, that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up a first down. Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They come out here in the eye. And the offense inside the 5 here at the 4. It's 1st and goal. Muscles him off. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example. And he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And it's 17-7. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. On first down, here's a handoff to Vereen. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 7 yards to go on 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. They'll run here with Vereen. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
They come up in an offset eye. On the run, here's Vereen. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. 2 Patriots there to bring him down. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
He may have had some offseason foot surgery, but that hasn't prevented Sammy Watkins from being Sammy Watkins, and that's special.
And when we see him before the game running the route tree, looked like the same Sammy Watkins to me that we saw a year ago.
Yeah, and I think he's going to just keep getting better and better. I love his explosiveness off the line of scrimmage as he starts his routes.
He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out. Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time. And it's third down.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
And this is intercepted.
You fucking suck.
Picked off by Dwight Lowry. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And here are the Browns now as the offense comes back out onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. They'll run again with Marine. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. The Patriot offense now set to come back out on the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one.
How are you not catching that fucking ball?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Rodgers. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Rodgers to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Why don't you get up there and get it?
They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to win the football game. So with